Last time on My Little Skyrim. Oh my god. Oh, this was a terrible idea. I'm gonna harvest that. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, it was a terrible idea. Hey, I leveled in death. And now, the next episode. Welcome back, Burning Nerds. Derpy! Derpy! What is with you, Derpy? Every time I fast travel to a location, you're there, but then when I get off of you, you leave. What is wrong with you? You are a weird horse. Well, I gotta get off of you again, so just stay here. Don't go anywhere. God damn it, Derpy. In the last episode, we went to the Hjalmar Armory. Found out that Ingvar is indeed ordering the bandits around. And they're looking for an object.
Do you need something?
I'll sell... Let's see, I have some questions about the ring.
Okay, ask whatever you like. Please do. I hope you decide to sell it to me. It would make this whole town feel more complete.
Hey,
if you need
Svea.
any supplies,
I'll
please let
sell
me
you
know.
the amber ring.
Really? That's fantastic, thank you. Actually, now that I have the ring again, can you take it and the chest piece to Rangar for me? You can
What?
attach them back together for me.
Oh.
Oh, and here's the money I promised for the ring.
Oh, 300 gold. Okay, that's cool. I will be right back once I do some selling. Alright.
You need to leave now.
Oh, okay, I'm leaving. I didn't realize how late it was. Not even that late. God damn it. Well, that's fine. Next up, we gotta talk to Rangar.
Can I help you?
Svea got the amber ring back and wanted you to reattach the two pieces for her. Peaches.
She got it back? That's wonderful. Of course, I reattach the two together immediately. It should be done in a few hours.
Awesome.
Can I help you with anything?
Yes. Henrik also needs you to make a necklace for him with this ruby.
Ah, yes. He sent me a letter regarding this issue. I can remake the necklace, but I need something else.
Ah, fuck.
Part of what makes my craft so fine is the use of fine gold. It's purified when smelted, and gives things that extra shine. Wolf brings me shipments of it from Skyrim, then it's brought here by a trade wagon. Unfortunately, my latest shipment never arrived. I suspect the bandits at Orgrim's Tower are to blame. Go to the tower, at the edge of the cliffs just east of here down the river, and find my gold. Bring it to me, and I can make you the necklace.
This is a very specific necklace, but okay. I'll be back with your fine gold.
Good. I'll get my other materials ready.
We're just giving ourselves more...
See for
We're giving ourselves
yourself.
more chores to do. What do you have? Do you have dwarven armor? Oh, hey! Dwarven boots. That is what I needed for our good friend. Lydia. So now her boots can be changed. He's got steel ingots. Don't need those. Dwarven mace of harvesting? No. Don't need that. Hunting bow burning. Don't need that. Don't need that. What I need to do is to sell my stuff and improve the stuff that I have.
Have fun now.
I need that. I need... Where is it? There it is. I need the grindstone. Oh. So no, I cannot improve the supple ancient Nord bow. So that means that, oh, excuse me, my foot's is all tangled. So that means the Farmer bow at 25 is the strongest. So we'll use that as soon as we can get it enchanted. But where could we enchant it? Now I need to find an enchanting table. Doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. Point is, we don't need the supple ancient Nord bow because we can't improve it, which is weird. I don't know. Maybe because it's ancient. Can't really improve it anymore. It's not. It's kind of done. Ancient Nord arrows are 10. Oh, the steel arrows are 10. Excuse me. I think I did all the selling I need, so we're gonna go back to putting those things on. I'm gonna give Lydia my elven stuff because I don't really want to hold on to it right now.
I'm right behind you. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Don't react like that. I hate that you do that. Here, take those boots. Now you have new boots. There. Would you want? No, you don't need it. You don't need the Mask of Clavicus file. You can take the Novice Robes of Illusion. And meanwhile, I'm not sure what I'll keep. Ring of the Squire, whatever. But I got a little bit of a better,
Let's get going then.
better bow. That's always good. I got leather. I think I already have strips. I can't improve anything, can I? No. Everything is already as good as it needs to be. And I am carrying just the right amount of weight. Oh look, more people we can talk to. Yalma.
Nice to see you again.
Yes, I'm the bandit leader at Roltheim Tower is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Wonderful. We thank you for your assistance. Here is your reward.
Thank you. And yep, that's it.
Be careful out there.
Now is there anything else? What other quests? I need to find the gold. Wait while Rangar does that. I need to show Agnar. I found the book, and then I need to bring it to Rurik. Forget where Rurik is. I think he's in the tavern. Yeah. Rurik's in the tavern. So let's go
Greeting.
give him the book and check in for the night. And then tomorrow we'll talk to the Ragnar about. Actually, screw it. Let's give him the book now.
Looking for work? I could always use an extra pair of hands at the lumber mill, chopping wood or putting logs with the saw.
Oh yeah, I could do that. If I was an idiot. Hey, Rurik.
Hi, what can I do for you?
I found that book you wanted.
You did? How wonderful. As promised, I'll pay you good for it.
Cool.
How does 200 gold sound?
It sounds like less than 500 gold.
I'm sorry. I'm a bard that plays for food and supplies. I don't have that kind of money laying around.
Dang it, Gabriel. Drinking all our milk.
Fine, here's the book.
Great. Thank you very much for this. I can't wait to play it.
Alright. Can I make a
What
request
can I
from the
play
book?
for you?
Gabriel drinks, we could afford nicer things.
Play The Lady in the Lighthouse.
Another tale of your brave actions.
What, mine? Are you serious?
One day, I'm gonna be the best warrior in all of Falskar.
Oh. It's gonna be my actions? Hello? Hello?
A beautiful evening. I hope you're... What would you like to hear, miss?
The lady in the
Another
lighthouse.
tale of your brave actions.
Yeah,
Yes?
do it. Do it. Hey, shut up over there. Rurik.
I hear there are dragons. What would you like to hear, miss?
All right, how about the Wandering Bard?
Ah, the one you found in that ruin. A fine piece. I'm glad you brought it to me.
Do you need something?
I need Rurik here to sing his goddamn song. I went all the way to get that goddamn book for you, asshole. Alright, never mind. I was gonna kill you, but I won't.
Nice
now.
to see you again.
Oh, this is probably not the best place to talk to you.
Greetings.
But, whatever. Ingvar has mobilized an army to search for something.
His entire army? Then I am not sure what we are up against.
Well, I know what we're up against. We're up against a goddamn bard who won't sing the goddamn song that I want him to goddamn sing. Alright, it can't be that many guys.
I wouldn't be so sure. You see, the last time we fought was just over 100 years ago. His family wanted the throne, and they attacked the Falskar and Amber holds. The war ended with us, the victors, and his family put town in shame. They agreed to never try to gain power again, and ever since it has been mostly peaceful here.
So let me guess. Now it's all different.
Wonderful, like what I've written.
So what could he want?
I am not sure, but whatever it is bad news for us, and he needs to be stopped. We had best get my house guards. The Jorgunner family has served mine loyally for hundreds of years. All that's left of them are two brothers, Ulgar and Svegard.
Oh yeah, we met them.
Follow the river east until you come to a stream. Follow that stream north, and it will take you to their cabin.
Yeah, we met
Tell
them.
them that they are to resume their duties as my house carls. It is not a statement that is spoken lightly, and they will know it means war is upon us.
Seriously? You're gonna call them all out of hiding? They were having so much fun where they were.
Greetings.
And now to make matters worse, hey Gabriel, do you have another
Hello.
horse? Nah, I don't want to brawl you.
See you.
Holy crap, an enchanting table. Do I have anything to disenchant? I do, but I'm not gonna disenchant the necklace winning shock, or the ring of resist magic, or the vampire armor of destruction. In other words, I don't have anything. So we'll do the Falmer bow, fire damage. And I can't do fire and frost. Oh right, I gotta select how much I want. We're gonna do. Yeah. Let's make this Falmer bow the best that I can make it, because I do have. I can put a grand soul gem in it, and then I'll pretty much not need a new bow for quite some time. Or I could do a greater soul gem. See, that means it's 84 charges. And that's significantly less than if I use that, which is 126. So it's 40 extra charges if I use the grand. So yeah, we'll use the grand soul gem, the Falmer bow, And what are we gonna name it? Let's see. Kind of looks like a thorny branch. So, I can get the repaired armor from Ragnar. I will call it the Fiery Rose. Or just Fiery Rose. Branch. Thing. Yeah, that's good. Superior Fiery Rose Branch thing. And yes. Very nice. Now just to enchant the other things. Give that some light armor. Oh, actually, maybe I should fortify destruction. Well, if I was smart, I would get rid of this thing. And you know what? As much as it pains me to do this, I'm pretty sure I'm going to find other vampire armors as my as we continue on this road. Yes. Greater soul gem for that. 3% less to cast. Magic regenerates 10% faster. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. And we'll call those Firebrand Leather. Leather. Normally, when I'm playing this game, I name my things a little bit more legitimately. I'm just kind of messing around at the moment. Not really taking things too seriously. You know what I mean? Huh. 5 points. What other things can be enchanted on things? Yeah. Magic regen 13% faster, so our magic will generate a lot faster now. Mind's Eye Leather. Yes. Definitely getting a lot. We're definitely getting our oh, excuse me. Oh, resist frost? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Gets ourselves some frost resistant boots. It's probably a good idea. Snow treaders. Wait a minute. Are these are the yeah, they are the superiors. There we go. And then finally the bracers, which we will let's see. Great potions are 8% more powerful. Yeah. Do that. Do we? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, maybe the lock picking. I suppose it doesn't. It doesn't really matter. But I think the lock picking will help us. Thieves' wrists. Now I'm just pretty much making things up for time. And now I'm a big glowy, well, not really glowing, but whatever. My point is, I have a lot of stuff on, and it's awesome. Yeah, that 6 armor is pretty cool, but not really a big deal. I should be using the Ring of Resist Magic, but kind of depends on if I'm fighting against magic things or not. In this case, most of the time I'm not. Alright. Sorry that took so long. But, now that it's taken care of, we can go back to Ragnar and get the armor that he's making. Yes, is the armor done yet?
Yes, it is. Here you go. Bring this back to her. Not bad work, if I may say so myself. Tell her there is no charge.
Cool. And just because, what is it? The fixed ceremonial armor. Oh, wow.
Safe travels.
Oh, that's cool. It's excuse me. It's got a. Excuse me. It's got that ring on the. It's got that ring on the back of it. It's kind of cool. Hey, Lydia.
Still here. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
What's your dwarven armor? Oh, wow. Your dwarven armor is only 1 less than the ceremonial armor. Suppose if I could, I could try to improve your armor, but it doesn't matter. I think it would be better if we just, oh, well, we can't really do anything with her tonight. We're gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Looks like I'm just fapping around again. This time it's in Amber Creek. I know a lot of this game seems to amount to faffing around. I'd like to rent a room.
My sister Nyola is in charge of renting rooms. She's probably asleep downstairs. You can go wake her up. She won't mind.
Oh, okay. I didn't really want to wake someone up, but where was downstairs? Hello?
Whether you're looking for food and drink or just a
Oh.
good time, you're in the right place.
I'm sorry to wake you up. I'd just like to rent a room.
Of course, it's yours for a day.
Yay. Oh, it's
I'll show
only
you to your room.
it's only
Right this way.
12:42 a.m. Yes, please show me to my room, you sexy lady. You. Wow. Okay, go on. Come on, let's go. I just come on. Let's go. I'm just gonna walk all sexy behind you with my leather armor of kickassery. So, if our equipment,
You'll be in
if our
here.
magic's,
Let me know if you need anything else.
thank you. So our magic's gonna be regenerating about 23% faster. That's pretty cool. I think so. So let's wait about 8 hours. That gives us plenty of time to get the stores back open. But I don't know. If she lets me keep. I'm guessing that Svea is either gonna let me keep the armor or will let me buy it. And maybe I want it and give it to Lydia. She would definitely make use of it.
If you need any supplies, please let me know. Good morning.
Here's the armor. Rangar says no charge.
Oh, how kind of him. Here is something for your trouble. Though there is one last thing. Can you give this suit to Gabrielle? I want him to have it.
Oh. Svea, I thought you had the hots for me.
Potions, armor, all sorts of goods.
You don't have any money to trade with, so never
Be careful
mind.
out there.
I will. Well, this is getting interesting. Why does Gabriel... Are we gonna bring two lovebirds together? Gabriel's at the end, I'm sure. Let's give him that shit. Oh, Gabrielle.
I want to be a big, strong warrior, just like Olgar.
Yes, but
Greetings. Good morning.
Svea wanted you to have this.
What? The Ember Creek armor? She got the ring back? But why would she want me to have this? Unless... You know, I see something in her that I haven't seen in a woman since my wife died. I'll proudly wear this armor. Thank you.
Oh. Oh, there you are. Everything comes to an end.
Dragonborn comes.
So what now? I don't know.
It's an end to the evil of...
I don't want to listen to that, Bard. We're getting kind of close on time. And even though I was faffing around a bit, we're still pretty much at the end of our time for today. So I don't know if I want to try
Can
to
I help you?
accomplish anything.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I really wish you had more of that moonstone ingot. Or
Have
at
a
the
nice
very
day.
least a smelter, because I'm pretty sure I could probably make the stuff myself. It's one thing that's pissing me off. It's very hard to make anything around here. There's a bridge. Oh hey, there's a mine over here. What the hell? This mine always been over here. Is this a good mine? Amber Creek mine. I don't like all that. I don't like that noise. Oh my god, it's the smelter. Well, I can't make freaking yeah, it's refined moonstone. You need moonstone ore. Yeah, you definitely do. But I have no idea how to get moonstone ore. Where would you even harvest it from? Maybe this mine has it? Let's go check out this mine. This episode may be a little long. But, I really didn't want to take anything on. Hey, miner.
Yeah?
Yeah, what you got? What's up down here? That's iron. Don't need that.
I have to go.
Yeah, you go then.
Times are tough.
Yeah, I bet they are. Hey to you. That's corundum ore. Don't need that.
This best job, but Amber Creek needs the minerals I dig up, so I do it.
I bet you do. I bet you're just a little whore for money. Silver. I'll take that. See, this is really... I wonder if Falskar even has moonstone ore. Because this ore doesn't, like, spawn randomly. It's set in fixed locations, which means whoever made these maps would have to go through and say, oh, okay, we'll put moonstone ore here. And it does regenerate, you know, like it'll come back after some time, but essentially if it's not there to begin with, it doesn't matter. this case, it would appear we are pretty flippin' SOL. So all there is iron and corundum, which does make steel, but that doesn't help us in the least bit. Oh, wait. Actually, excuse me. I didn't want to do that. What is the dwarven armor? Is it dwarven? Oh yeah, we make dwarven metal ingots from dwarven things and dwarven scraps. But that doesn't really help us because we don't really have any of those things, I don't think. No, certainly don't. So in other words, that mine was a complete waste of time. What's in the house? I'm gonna take that wolf pelt, that deer pelt, and that fox pelt, because it's not considered stealing, and I want it. I'll search that chest. Yes. Just take all of your stuff. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Can't stop this. Last scabbard of Akrash. Okay, we'll end this video by reading this book. The Last Scabbard of Akrash by Tabar Vunicht. For several warm summer days in the year 3E407, a young, pretty Dunmer woman in a veil regularly visited one of the master armorers in the city of Tyr. The locals decided that she was young and pretty by her figure and her poise, though no one ever saw her face. She and the armorer would retire to the back of his shop, and he would close down his business and dismiss his apprentices for a few hours. Then, at mid-afternoon, she would leave, only to return at precisely the same time the next day. As gossip goes, it was fairly meager stuff, though what the old man was doing with such a well-dressed and attractively proportioned woman was the source of several crude jokes. After several weeks, the visit stopped, and life returned to normal in the slums of Tyr. It was not until a month or two after the visits had stopped that in one of the many taverns in the neighborhood, a young local tailor, having imbibed too much sauce, asked the armorer, "So whatever happened to your lady friend? You break her heart?" The armorer, well aware of the rumors, simply replied, "She is a proper young lady of quality. There was nothing between her and the likes of me." "What was she doing at your shop every day for?" asked the tavern wench, who had been dying to get the subject open. "If you must know," said the armorer, "I was teaching her the craft." "You're putting us on," laughed the tailor. "No, the young lady had a particular fascination with my particular kind of artistry," the armorer said, with a hint of pride before getting lost in the reverie. "I taught her how to mend swords specifically, from all kinds of nicks and breaks, hairline fissures, cracked pommels, quillons, and grips. When she first started, she had no idea how to secure the grips to the tang of the blade. Well, of course she was green to start off with. Why wouldn't she be? But she weren't afraid to get her hands dirty. And I taught her how to patch the little inlaid silver and gold filigree you find on really fine blades, and how to polish it all to a mere sheen so the sword looks like the gods just pulled it from the celestial anvil." The tavern wench and the tailor laughed out loud. No matter what he alleged, the armorer was speaking of the young lady's training as another man speaks of a long-lost love. More of the locals in the tavern would have listened to the armorer's pathetic tale, but more important gossip had taken precedence. There was another murdered slave trader found in the center of town, gutted from fore to aft. That made 6 of them total in barely a fortnight. Some called the killer the Liberator. But that sort of anti-slavery zeal was rare among the common folk. They preferred calling him the Lopper, as several of the earlier victims had been completely beheaded. Others had been simply perforated, sliced, or gutted, but the Lopper still kept his original sobriquet. While the enthusiastic hooligans made bets about the condition of the next slave trader's corpse, several dozen of the surviving members of that trade were meeting at the manor house of Sergio Dres Meingar. Meingar was a minor houseman of House Dres, but a major member of the slave trading fraternity. Perhaps his best years were behind him, but his associates still counted him for wisdom. "We need to take what we know of this Lopper and search accordingly," said Meingar, seated in front of his opulent hearth. "We know he has an unreasonable hatred of slavery and slave traders. We know he is skilled with a blade. We know he has the stealth and finesse to execute our most well-secured brethren in their most secure abodes. It sounds to me to be an adventurer, an outlander. Surely no citizen of Morrowind would strike at us like this." The slave traders nodded in agreement. An outlander seemed most likely for their troubles. It was always true. Were I 50 years younger, I would take down my blade Akrash from the hearth. Meingar made an expansive gesture to the shimmering weapon, and join you in seeking out this terror. Search him out where adventurers meet, taverns and guild halls. Then show him a little lopping of my own. The slave traders laughed politely. "You wouldn't let us borrow your blade for the execution, I suppose, would you, Sergio?" asked Soren Gels, a young toadying slaver, enthusiastically. "It would be an excellent use for Akrash," sighed Meingar, "but I vowed to retire her when I retired." Meingar recalled for his daughter Pelia to bring the slavers more Flynn, but they waved the girl away. It was to be a night for hunting the Lopper, not drinking away their troubles. Meingar heartily approved of their devotion, particularly as expensive as the liquor was getting to be. When the last of the slavers had left, the old man kissed his daughter on the head, took one last admiring look at Akrash, and toddled off to his bed. No sooner had he done so than Pelia had the blade off the mantle and was flying with it across the field behind the manor house. She knew Kazag had been waiting for her for hours in the stables. He sprung out at her from the shadows, and wrapping his strong furry arms around her, kissed her long and sweet, holding him as long as she dared to. She finally broke away and handed him the blade. He tested its edge. The finest Khajiiti swordsmith couldn't hone an edge this keen, he said, looking at his beloved with pride. "And I know I nicked it up good last night." "That you did," said Pelia. "You must have cut through an iron cuirass." "The slavers are taking precautions now," he replied. "What did they say during their meeting?" "They think it's an outlander, adventurer." She laughed. It didn't occur to any of them that a Khajiiti slave would possess the skill to commit all these loppings. "And your father doesn't suspect that it is his dear Akrash that is striking into the heart of oppression? Why would he, when every day he finds it fresh as the day before? Now I must go before anyone notices I'm gone. My nurse sometimes comes in to ask me some detail about the wedding, as if I had any choice in the matter at all. I promise you," said Kazag very seriously, "you will not be forced into any marriage to cement your family's slave-dealing dynasty. The last scabbard, Akrash, will be sheathed into your father's heart. And when you are an orphan, you can free the slaves, move to a more enlightened province, and marry who you like." "I wonder who that will be," Pelia teased, and raced out of the stables. Just before dawn, Pelia awoke and crept out to the garden, where she found Akrash hidden in the bitter green vines. The edge was still relatively keen, but there were scratches virtually across the blade's surface. Another beheading, she thought, as she took pumice stone and patiently rubbed out the marks. Finally, polishing it with a solution of salt and vinegar, it was up on the mantel in pristine condition when her father came into the sitting room for his breakfast. When the news came that Kemeleth Torum, Pelias' husband-to-be, had been found outside of a canton, his head on a spike some feet away, she did not have to pretend to grieve. Her father knew she did not want to marry him. "It is a shame," he said. "The lad was a good slaver, but there are plenty of other young men who would appreciate an alliance with our family. What about young Soren Gels?" 2 days, nights later, Soren Gels was visited by the Lopper. The struggle did not take long, but Soren had armed himself with one small defense, a needle dipped in the ichor of poison plant, hidden up his sleeve. After the mortal blow, he collapsed forward and stuck Kazag in the calf with the pin. By the time he made it back to the Mingor manor house, he was dying. Vision blurring, he climbed up to the eaves of the house to Pelia's window and rapped. Pelia did not answer immediately, as she was in a deep, wonderful sleep, dreaming about her future with her Khajiit lover. He rapped louder, which woke up not only Pelia, but also her father in the next room. "Kazag!" she cried, opening up the window. The next person in the bedroom was Mingard himself. As he saw it, the slave, his property, was about to lop off the head of his daughter. His property, with his sword, his property. Suddenly, with the energy of a young man, Mingard rushed at the dying Khajiit, knocking the sword out of his hand. Before Pelia could stop him, her father had thrust the blade into her lover's heart. The excitement over, the old man dropped the sword and turned to the door to call the guard. As an afterthought, it occurred to him to make certain that his daughter hadn't been injured and might require a healer. Mingard turned to her. For a moment, he felt simply disoriented, feeling the force of the blow, but not the blade itself. Then he saw the blood, and then felt the pain. Before he fully realized that his daughter had stabbed him with a crush, he was dead. The blade, at last, found its scabbard. A week later, after the official investigations, the slave was buried in an unmarked grave in the manor field, and Serodres Mingard found his resting place in a modest corner of his family's opulent mausoleum. A larger crowd of curious onlookers came to view the funeral of the noble slaver whose secret life was as the savage lopper of his competitors. The audience was respectfully quiet, though there was not a person there not imagining the final moments of the man's life, attacking his own daughter in his madness, luckily defended by the loyal, hapless slave, before turning the blade on himself. Among the viewers was an old armorer, who saw for one last time the veiled young lady before she disappeared forever from Tyr. The end. That's all for this episode. Till next time, leave a like or comment below, and subscribe for more. And as always, good night.